Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rick. Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Hope you guys are having a good day. And as you guys can see, we're going to be watching this video from Nickmercs called Battlefield BR Revealed, and it looks insane. As you guys know, top content creators like Nickmercs, TimTheTatman, and others have been screaming for a Battle Royale mode in Battlefield 6. They've gotten a lot of shit because of it. And because of them doing that, a lot of people, including myself, gave them a little bit of shit because we really don't want Battlefield 6 to turn into Call of Duty. But I want to watch this video, see what he has to say, give you guys my thoughts and opinions as well. But before we get into the video, I just want to let you guys know I'm incredibly thankful for your guys' support over the last almost 2 years. And because of your support, because our community continues to grow, we have officially partnered with AIM controllers. So I just want to make sure I said thank you, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to make this happen. But I'm telling you, it's the best controller I've ever used. Link in the description down below. Make sure you guys use the code TheRickCod at checkout. Save you guys some money. So make sure you guys cop one. You're not going to regret it. But other than that, let's get into this video. Hit that like button, comment your thoughts down below. I would love to know what you guys think, and let's go.
Chat, we have some information.
That picture right there is badass, low key.
Get a little excited just seeing this because, you know, we've been talking about it. There's been a lot of people that have expressed their interest in something like this, and a lot of people that have expressed their non-interest in something like this. Let's talk. It's
definitely split 50-50.
Boys,
I feel
we got
like
something on the horizon here.
Sooner than I expected, honestly.
There's a date?
You know? No, just like us getting this level of detail about it.
Man, cooking, dude.
They put out some details, bro. They put out
little
some details.
Battle Royale.
I'm so excited. I love it.
I know Battle Royale, taboo. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Not a lot of people in the center, but I love it. I mean, I've loved it for.
I don't think many people hate it. Obviously, there are going to be some people that hate Battle Royale, which is obvious. But I think when it comes to Battlefield 6, they just don't want it to go down the same path as Call of Duty. And what I mean by that, and I think a lot of people are going to agree with me here, hit that like button if you do. When Warzone was introduced to Call of Duty, it felt like they just completely forgot about multiplayer. So all of us multiplayer players that, you know, wanted to get away from Warzone and go back to the old days of Call of Duty and play some classic TDM or domination, whatever, it got boring. It got bland. It felt like it was just left in the back seat, and we're like, yeah, once in a while we might give you guys a new map, a new game mode, whatever, but we're focusing on Warzone and only Warzone. So I understand why people don't want a Battle Royale mode in Battlefield 6, because they don't want that to happen. Because let's think about it, man, and you just really have to sit here and logically think about this. Working on content for a Battle Royale mode and multiplayer is very difficult to do. So there's obviously going to be one that's more focused on from EA Sports and DICE and whoever's working on the game. So I am nervous. Who knows? It could be amazing. It could be even better than Warzone. I really actually hope it is. But again, I want to make sure they find that equal medium spot to where they can put good content in Battle Royale and good content in multiplayer and keep both alive. That's very essential for Battlefield 6. And if they can do that, wow, it's going to be a great game. But we won't know until it happens.
For a long time. There's just something about the gas closing in. You got to loot and shoot.
Being the last one up.
Yeah,
like
it's rewarding.
It's like,
now when I
it's
go
never
play,
like repetitive. Like I feel like an arena shooter now is starting to get repetitive to where it gets boring. But like,
well, it's not starting.
Is...
It got repetitive.
Yeah.
Like we were doing it for so many years that it did kind of hit a wall. And when they came out with all those, like the H1Z1, the PUBG, there was no controller love, and then Fortnite, and then all the controller players got a little taste, and then bang, Warzone, Apex, just all these. Now,
I mean, you can kind of sit there and say the same thing for Battle Royale, though, that it can get repetitive. But I understand why they say it's always a little different, because the circles end up and you know, the zones are ending up in different, you know, spots and stuff, which makes sense. But let's be real here, though. We're playing Call of Duty. How many years have we been playing the same maps? So saying it doesn't get repetitive, I don't know if I could say that, but I get what they're saying. But we also have to say, like, doesn't it probably get repetitive because, again, they're not really focused on adding new things to it, because these Warzone and Battle Royale modes are their main priority. So I don't know, man. Maybe if they took away Warzone and focused on multiplayer, it would be more fun and not feel as repetitive. I'm just saying.
It's like my brain just fiends for that same hit, you know? And
He's got brain
really
rot.
Find it. I can't get it playing traditional Halo 2v2, you know? I just can't do it every day, you know? Maybe I will have like a day.
If you're into that, if you're into like the arena shooters, play it, you know?
Yeah.
But I think having options and having, you know, different modes that people are into, like BR, it's huge, man.
Agreed.
I don't think anybody's disagreeing with that. Of course, you know, having more modes will bring more players, especially players that love Battle Royale. But again, we got to respect that thought. And you have to understand that thought, that the Battlefield community, who has not really had a true BR, I mean, they had a BR mode in previous ones, but their main focus is multiplayer. They don't want that to go away. And that's the main thing. They don't want people from Call of Duty who only care about Warzone. They only want Warzone. They could give a fuck about multiplayer. They don't want people from Call of Duty coming to Battlefield 6 and telling these devs what to do and, you know, ruin their game. And it's completely understandable with seeing how Call of Duty has been for the past how many years. So I understand people's frustration, and I'm hoping EA can understand and listen to both sides and bring a good medium, but I still think I don't think it's possible to have a Battle Royale mode and a multiplayer mode and be able to add content to both of them without, you know, choosing a favorite. And I don't think choosing a Battle Royale mode as a favorite will be very well received from the Battlefield community. So we'll see.
People
It's gonna be great
will
for their
hop on the
game. It's gonna be great for other games.
It could
It's just
be.
good for the
It could
industry.
be very good.
Look, we don't need to go over all the pros and cons of a BR.
It could
Let's
be
just
very
get into
good.
what this news is here today, and that's what this is about. They're putting out a BR this week. We begin testing a new edition.
God, I
to
miss
our
Battlefield 6
universe
so
of
bad.
Battle Royale built on this game's unique DNA. Like, I mean, off the rip, look, the information and feedback from players in Battlefield
Look
Labs
at
will
this
be incredibly
gameplay, dude.
valuable in helping refine and deliver the experience. The details below are intended to help player bases understand our philosophy for this mode and to provide context for participants in upcoming Battlefield Labs tests so they can jump right into the action. So they're testing the new mode, the new BR. They're going to get some feedback. They're saying it's in their DNA. So I'm already assuming, like, structures collapse, maybe some tanks and helicopters. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're gonna read this thing, but that's what I'm assuming, man. Yeah.
I'm going to let you guys know that's going to be hectic. It's going to be very interesting to see how they do that, though, with loot and everything, because obviously we know in Call of Duty you got to go in buildings to get loot. If you just destroy a building, where does all that loot go? You know what I'm saying? Or, like, how much of the building can you actually destroy? Are there going to be tanks in it, as we're seeing on the screen right now? Are there going to be jets? Like, we don't know, obviously. And they said built on their DNA, and I would say, are there going to be tanks? Like, that could be freaking ruthless. It could be overpowered as shit. So it is actually very interesting, and it is, I'm not going to lie, kind of exciting to see, like, how is this going to play out here?
A lot of booms, a lot of booms.
The Michael Bay action.
God, this
Battle
game looks
Royale,
so
the
good.
Battlefield way. Great opportunity to infuse the core pillars of class-based squad play, tactical destruction, and vehicle combat in the Battle Royale genre to create
Oh,
high
shit,
stakes and
vehicle
adrenaline-pumping
combat.
gameplay experience. Yes. This is our
That sounds
twist on
like
the classic
tanks and
formula,
stuff.
so you can
Wow.
expect to find all of the core principles in our game taking place within this mode. Gadgets, explosives, destructible environments, and vehicles can all be used to secure the win.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm getting the vibe that
How is
those
that?
kinds of things will matter more in this BR than they have in other BRs, like vehicles and tanks and explosives and stuff, you know?
I wonder where they're going to put all the vehicles. Like, you can't really put a jet
like-
in a BR, can you? I mean, how do you do
A
that?
jet would be
I
kinda
d-
crazy.
I don't know, bro,
You
that'd
guys
be
kinda
Yo.
run out of gas,
I'm
like it's
down.
on-
I don't know if I like that, man. I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. I don't know if I like the idea of having all of the vehicles. I can understand maybe tanks, but again, that could get probably annoying. I don't know, man. I might get a little annoyed at that, but maybe it would be fun. And it actually does kind of sound fun if you're in the tank. If you're not in the tank, yeah, it kind of sucks. But, like, I don't know about jets, man. That could be a little bit. I mean, the map would have to be huge, right? I mean, I don't know if I would like jets or attack helicopters. Maybe helicopters to get around in, but attack helicopters. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting, yo.
I'm down. I'm so down for all.
They
But I'm
should
just
try
thinking
shit.
out loud
They should
here.
try shit and push the limit. you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. Well, the thing about a BR too is that, you know, it does kind of require consistent updates. Like, because people learn how to win, people learn how to
100%.
just abuse things. And you got to make little fixes and little adjustments. Like any other game, you know, you just got to fine tune it.
But they have to do it for multiplayer as well. That's very crucial. Not just focus on one, like Call of Duty does. That's why Call of Duty sucks. It's boring as hell.
Consistently. Okay, so at its core, the key elements of our game that people can expect. The
Why is
map.
this blurry?
No stranger to epic maps, and all this new map has been built for the BR experience. It features a diverse array of tactical points of interest, each with distinct layouts and themes that offer unique gameplay opportunities. That just tells me,
This is gonna be so
you know,
interesting.
this is going to be our map. You know, it's not going to be Fortnite, not going to be Warzone. It's going to be our own thing. You know, and I'm already thinking like just those big things that
What I think is very crucial with this, and I don't know if this is even possible, but I feel like what gets a little boring with Warzone, and I mean, you can't really bring Fortnite into it. I mean, maybe you can a little bit now, but like The problem with Warzone was they kept on having these maps built, and they would take those maps and put them also in multiplayer, or they would take those multiplayer maps and throw them in the Warzone map. So it never really felt like it was new. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't feel like, I mean, obviously you're playing on a bigger map, you can land in different areas, but when you go into a certain place, it was like, okay, I know what map, I know it's Scrapyard, or I know it's whatever. And it just didn't feel like, you know, always fun, if that makes sense. So I feel like what's very crucial for Battlefield 6 is when they're making this map, don't have it be like your multiplayer maps or your conquest maps. It's got to be its own separate map with nothing related to the multiplayer, nothing related to the campaign, nothing. Have it all be separate. Separate conquest multiplayer maps, separate Battle Royale maps, separate campaign. I think that's crucial. It's a lot of work, but they spent a lot of years, a lot of time on this. So I think it's possible.
Blow up and destructible houses and just all different kinds of environments.
Yeah, they take like those.
Dude,
big
October
maps from those
10th
big
couldn't come
modes
any
and
quicker.
Kind of put them all, stitch them together into like a BR map. You know?
Yep.
In the maps, like one of the most key, like important
Elevation
things.
changes and stuff.
Yeah.
All the way up top, maybe like a snowy, like snipery terrain,
God,
and the
dude.
more you go
This
lower, it
looks
gets like a
so
little jungle,
fucking-
and then maybe like a little desert. They can have like a bunch of things
Yeah.
on one map. You know,
Yeah.
it could be fire.
That'd be lit.
All right, the vehicles. Players can find common transport vehicles around the map and even unlock powerful armor vehicles to turn the tide of battle. The intent is to offer more ways for players to traverse through the map on or in a match and to create interesting combined armed action in the process. I'm thinking no jets or something.
Well, you
I'm
see how
thinking
it's
like
Wait, but that
car-
kind of also sounds like maybe there's no tanks. It said armored vehicles, but like for transportation, or am I messing that up? I don't know, man. Tanks could be a cool idea, but I just have a feeling if they don't get it right, that could be OP as hell, just blowing up everything. There's got to be like a way to like limit the ammo on that stuff, I feel like. You know how in some games you can have, you know, unlimited ammo, but you had a cooldown period? I think you have to have a certain amount of like looting process to be able to shoot from those things, because they could just be blowing up all these buildings, and that could just be OP, man.
And yeah, okay, so maybe you unlock like an armored car or something.
or like a tank.
Yeah, like I mean, the
Dude,
tanks
I
are
will be
just
so
rough, though.
surprised if they have like a tank and something like this, man.
Like the way
I
that
mean, they
tanks
probably will,
dominate
though.
the maps in the normal mode. In a BR, a tank would probably be kind of crazy.
Yeah. Tactical destruction. Destruction will be everywhere in this mode, from creating pathways through walls to top
That is
buildings. We
awesome.
look forward to seeing players with destruction and how they use to defeat their opponents.
Again, I'm it's not like I'm against a Battle Royale in this mode. Let me just make sure I make that clear. I am against it if they don't focus, and I'm gonna say this again, if they don't focus on both equally. But if they do focus on it equally, let's just say they are, and they will, that sounds amazing. That sounds great. Like, having this feel like Battlefield and having it look like Battlefield, dude, I'm telling you, bro, if they actually do blow this like crazy out of the water and it all of a sudden is somehow better than Warzone, Call of Duty is done. I am telling you right now, I don't care what anybody says, if the Battle Royale mode in this game is somehow better or even with Warzone, Call of Duty is done. Trust me when I say this.
Dude, imagine like we're sitting there in a building and like it just gets. See, okay, wait a minute. Like, Gary, there might be tanks, man. Like a tank just
bro,
hits
what
the
if
building.
someone's
have, like,
what if,
C4s
what
and
if a
shit.
team is hiding in a building and you know it, and you just topple the building and they all die?
They all
Yes,
fall
get
down.
them all
That'd be
out.
so-
Get all the campers out of the game, man. You can't sit at the top of the airport tower like you can in Verdansk and camp your ass off. No, we're going to come and take a jet or a tank and blow your ass up. Okay, maybe I'm on board with this shit now. Holy shit.
Great, man.
You could
Like,
even like smash through a wall or something, you know?
It could
and,
just
and
be so fun. Like people
Yeah.
don't even realize how fun that could
Like if
be.
someone's
Especially
camping
with
It
like,
could be.
bedroom
if we gotta
floor
look for
wall.
proximity
They got to do it
checks,
right,
they
though.
might- there
They
might be
got to do
proximity
it
checks.
right.
Squad play. For this test, each match will feature 100 players, organized into 25 4-player squads. Fighting to be the last one standing, communicating
I don't know
with
if
your
that's
squad through
enough.
pings, texts, or voice comms, aimed to boost the experience.
Depends how
and
big
enhance
the
it.
map
Okay,
is.
so you got teams of 4, 25 teams of 4, 100 players.
Okay.
So
How do you feel
squads.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I understand the teamwork aspect.
So there's not going to be solos, it sounds like, or duos. And I don't know, man. It depends on the size of the map. 100 players sounds like not enough.
I don't hate it. I mean, I'm cool with that. I love it. You know, I'm so excited that they're doing this, man. And the fact that it's like right now, tells me that maybe it'll be ready early October. That's me being
Nah,
so
I don't think
hopeful,
so.
but
Dude, that would be so
oh my
lit, man.
god,
That'd be
dude,
great.
I do feel like at some point they may raise this player count, like from 100 to like
yeah,
125 or
maybe.
something.
It all
you know?
depends on the map, because the map has to be able to sustain and fit like that.
I'm a little worried about the servers. Obviously, I had a very good time in Battlefield 6 beta, and I had great connection throughout the entire beta, which is awesome for a beta. And obviously, we know there's no skill-based matchmaking. There's team balancing, but you just connect via ping. So as long as the servers can hold up, however many people are in the lobby, I mean, I'm cool with it. But I think, I mean, we'll obviously see what the map is, and maybe we'll get some leaks of what the map looks like, and we can see, you know, the outline of it and everything. But I just think, like, with the movement and how slower Battlefield 6 is compared to Call of Duty, 100 players, it's probably going to be a smaller size map. If it's a bigger map and we're only at 100 players, I'm going to be a little disappointed because it's going to get a little, I feel like it's going to be pretty slow in that case.
Player base, you know? You can't just like throw 100 players on a small map. It's going to be weird. The second chance is between the support class revives and mobile redeploy options, there are multiple tools to keep your squad in the fight. Ooh.
Okay, so respawn.
Okay,
there's
so
gonna
the
be
support
respawns.
class to bring your boy up, and then mobile redeploy options. So between those two, there's other tools to keep your squad in the fight.
I wonder if there's like a gulag type thing that they're not like kind of revealing in here, but if there's gonna be something like that.
People hate Warzone, so it's hard to compare it to Warzone. But I will say, if I did compliment anything that they've ever done, the gulag is a pretty cool and unique thing.
Super cool.
I mean, anybody can take a
I
step.
think if they do anything, they should have the gulag, which is fine. You get your one chance to 1v1 somebody or however you're going to do it in Battlefield 6. And if you lose that, you're done. I don't really like the buyback. I understand maybe you could buy him back one time. I don't know. I feel like if you just get in that repetitive state of always buying back, jailbreak, buying back, I don't know. Sometimes that just takes away from the skill factor, in my opinion. Like, it just lets people, oh, I'm going to rush this because we have this much money. I can get bought back, whatever. But again, I can also understand the point of, like, you can die some bullshit way, and then now the rest of the game is done. You have to watch your partner. So I totally understand it. But again, think about the times of Blackout. Everybody loved Blackout. You died once, you were done, right? That was it. And Blackout was a great time. I don't know. We'll see how they do it.
Back and appreciate that, right? Yeah, I don't know if they need that in this game, but I'm just excited to see that there's more options than these two to bring somebody back, because I played with a guy named TimTheTatman, and we're gonna need some options. That's all I'm saying.
I know Tim can't wait for this BR mode, bro. He can't. He's freaking itching.
Clear. The deadliest ring in BR. We set out to bring the most dangerous ring in gaming battle royales as it kills players upon contact. With urgent warnings as the fire approaches, soldiers will be pushed into more intense firefight. Okay, so no gas fighting, no storm fighting. You're just dead. There's no jumping in and out of it. No using it for cover. No.
Yo, I think I like that. So apparently, if you get hits by the circle, the fire, whatever it is, you are instantly dead. I don't know if I like that or if I love that. I've always been, you know, like, we've always seen the gas glitches in Call of Duty and all the bugs that happen where people could just hide on the gas and live, or just the bullshit of being able to buy a gas mask and survive and keep surviving while you're literally played the zone perfectly, yet somebody's in the gas who played like dog shit, yet they're somehow just keep on buying masks and you end up dying. I feel like I would like this. I think this brings in a little bit more of a skill factor, actually kind of makes you have to worry about the circle, so you're moving a little bit faster. So maybe this will speed up gameplay. I don't know, man. I kind of like that.
Walking through it, you get caught, you're done. Oh, dude.
I
love that, man.
Yeah.
Now your position, it matters so much more.
And you
all
move
that
faster.
Just gimmick your way through shit.
Oh, dude, I love this, man.
I love that.
Okay, we'll see how it plays out, but on the surface, I really do love it. Classes, training, and traits. Each squad gets to plan and choose which of the classes they will bring to the battle. From a balanced squad of all 4 classes to a focused squad that's all one class. Your team will use the unique strengths and weaknesses of the class to adapt and overcome the unique.
I like that. That's going to be pretty cool.
After the game begins, you can't change your class for the rest of the match. All right.
I like that too.
I'm in.
Yeah. You can't change it because
it'll be interesting to see what each one brings and what you can do. Obviously, they're probably going to have a medic that revives, but like, I want to see, like, if they add anything else from the multiplayer side to the Battle Royale side and see, like, what it is. Like, that's going to be very cool to see information-wise when we get closer to the launch of this.
Your plan with the team.
I just have a
this
feeling
is a lie.
Everybody...
I was a little against the BR mode, but if they do this all correctly, this sounds very promising. I mean, the gameplay itself is already great, so I don't think the gameplay side of the thing is going to be bad as long as the map is good. We'll see. It's sounding good. It's already stuff I'm liking. It's going to be those small things. It's going to be the small things on, you know, the weapons and the armor and the display of the loot. It's going to be the little things as we play the game on if we actually enjoy it or not.
He's going to be on a support because it's like
just get the res.
Yeah, it's like especially when your teams of 4, just spamming that res seems like it'd be just a really OP thing in a BR. Dude, this is going to be
that is
huge,
true. It could
man.
be.
Oh,
yeah.
That could be OP
Players
as hell.
start the match with 2 default gadgets from their chosen class. During each match, players level up by earning XP throughout a variety of methods. Okay, cool. Missions, be on the lookout for intel cases. Got it. Gives XP to the whole squad. As players level up through their class training, they will gain access to new traits that enhance their chosen class. You have class enhancements. Wow. And give them and their squad a tactical edge in the match. For example, would be the assault class being faster and equipping an armor plate, which makes them harder to defeat in their next or current firefight. Ooh.
See, and I could also see them doing for like medic, like you only can have 2 armor plates compared to 3 because you're able to spam revives. I could see that, but like that's the cool part about this. Like you get different, it's like having perks, but it's like their own type of way of having a perk system in this game, which is cool. I
do like that they're putting armor plates in, like they're having like the heals. Like that's like their way of doing
the traits seem to be specific to classes.
Why are you
Yes.
saying armor plates? So that's the first time I saw that, Gary. Is it confirmed armor plates then? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because before it was just a health bar, like in the conquest and shit. This is like the way you heal is armor plates, I guess.
I like it, man. I like it. In Battlefield Labs, we'll be watching how players use the classes to build the most effective squads and how their unique traits contribute throughout each game. For example, just how critical is the support class's supply crate from maintaining ammo? How effective are the engineer's abilities when using or fighting against?
Dude, I'm already telling you guys, just from watching him go over all this information, it already seems like Call of Duty is way behind Battlefield 6 because Battlefield 6 is focusing on the community's feedback, focusing on everything. It sounds like they're just going to be analyzing all this to make it perfect, where Call of Duty just says, yep, you get what you get, bitch, and that's what you get. This sounds like, even just from a Battle Royale standpoint, just in the game standpoint, it just sounds like it's going to be a great year, a great game, because the people who are at the head of this are actually listening and want it to be better. They care. It seems like they care more about the gameplay than the other cosmetics to the game, which is like kind of like how it should have been this entire time.
Right. I wonder how many vehicles there's going to be on that map.
Like I
man.
said, I'm getting the feeling. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that vehicles are gonna like affect this game a lot more than other BRs maybe in the past, you know,
And they
because
could
of
have,
how
like,
They
a
might not
Warthog
put
style
it
vehicle.
Dude,
too
imagine
many.
like I'm driving and the other 3 idiots are all fucking just holding down the blowtorch as we're getting shot by everybody, and we're just keeping us alive.
I don't think they're gonna have too many.
right.
I don't know. There's so many stupid things that are going to be so great. The arms race. Throughout each match, players will explore the map, complete missions, Battlefield to find their arsenal. There are 5 tiers of weapons. So the 5 tiers of weapons to loot along with attachments, throwables, examples, frag grenades, gadgets, examples, RPGs, strike packages, airstrikes, armor, upgrade kits. Okay?
Airstrikes?
These items can be found across the experience through generate loot crates, class-specific crates, unlocking armored trucks, mission rewards, or looting defeated enemies. Okay? So there are 5 tiers of guns to loot.
Wait, but is this along with attachments? So do you loot attachments separately?
Yeah, it does say along with attachments. It
That's
does.
kind of like a
That
blackout.
sounds like Blackout,
It
yeah.
would be like a blackout
hate-
fuel.
I hate comparing.
But
it.
the airstrikes, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I like that. Where you loot 4 attachments. I like that.
the COD, but
Well,
that's just the way we know how to do it.
Everybody loved Blackout. Everybody loved it, man. Missions will have squads try to complete objectives that offer extra rewards to gain a competitive edge over their opponents. Tasks range from unlocking high-value caches to planting explosives to eliminating mission-critical targets. Mission details will outline the available reward, like a weapons cache, vehicle key, or mobile redeploy unit, leaving it up to each squad to decide if the risk is worth a potential reward. Okay.
That's
All
probably how you get the armored vehicles. Is you
Yeah,
do one
so
of
if you want to
those.
get the good shit, you gotta
You got to do
risk
that.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo,
These missions are
if
crap.
that's how you get vehicles, that's a great way of doing it, because it's not just vehicles sitting there and it's first whoever gets to it, and then if you land on it, you don't get it, you die instantly to a tank. It's you actually have to do a mission to get a damn tank. That sounds fun as fuck, and actually sounds fair. Sounds fair. And it gives you an objective to do instead of just landing, looting, and killing. You have to land, loot, kill, and mission accomplish. I like that.
After the challenger squad.
Yo, this sound. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this sounds good.
See, when you're putting these kinds of things in there, man, I just get the feeling that the map is going to be really big.
I do too. I think it's going to be huge.
You're not able to do stuff like this if it's small. Drop in, testing this new mode.
That is true. I don't know. Okay, then maybe
we were excited to
100
hear
players is
about
not going to be enough.
Experiences as they explore the ins and outs, man. Dude, this is awesome, and this is exciting, and it's what I want personally. I like the game. I had a lot of fun with the homies, but a BR on the game is what would keep me here. And not that I wouldn't play the normal game modes. I think I probably will. I like Conquest. I'm running around in that Conquest, and there's already 100 players in the lobby, and it just feels good. So why not a BR mode, man? You know, that's what I was thinking the whole time. So I think this is good news, boys. Great news for us, Gary. Let's go, bro.
Yeah.
They have a lot.
Hey, man, I really want you guys to just give me your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. I understand why some people might be upset about this. And again, I'm with you there a little bit. It really just depends on how they approach this entire situation. And all I care about is, are they still focusing on multiplayer? Straight up. If they're focusing on multiplayer, I could give 2 fucks if they had a Battle Royale mode. I really wouldn't care less because the multiplayer side of things will still be fun and I'll be having a great time. That's where Call of Duty went wrong. They forgot about multiplayer, made multiplayer boring, and I'm a multiplayer player. So it just got like, okay, I played for 2 matches and I'm off. So if they can have both be successful, I'm all down for this. Let me tell you, the information that was gone throughout this video that Nick put out, it sounds very fun. I'm not going to lie. It sounds very interesting. I'm really a little bit nervous about the map because like he said, to do all that shit, it probably is going to be a really big map. I just hope that it plays fast, or at least fast enough, and it's not too slow, not too campy. And again, you can obviously, you know, in Battlefield, fight against campers a little bit easier than Call of Duty. But again, I just feel like speed does matter. And most importantly, how they approach this matters the most. So I would love to know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for this? Are you not? I'm a little excited. I'm not going to lie. But I really don't want this game to be like Call of Duty. I really don't want to. And I'm a Call of Duty player, but Call of Duty has just been so toxic, so sweaty, so just terrible from the devs that it just can't happen. We can't let it happen. And I'm not even a part of the freaking Battlefield community yet. I would love to join if you guys accept me. But I'm just telling y'all, man, as a Call of Duty player, I'm not dumb. I'm not ignorant to the fact that we suck and we ruin a lot of shit. So we shouldn't have to ruin this game that could be gold this year, because especially Black Ops 7 is ass. We need Battlefield 6 to be fun, and I really hope it's going to be, because the beta was, I'm craving this game. Ever since the beta ended, I'm literally lost, have nothing else to play. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, comment your thoughts, all that good stuff. Pick yourself up a aim controller. You're not going to regret it. In the description below, you guys know what to do. The Rick code for a discount. You save a lot of money. I promise it's worth it. Don't even freaking play with me. I would not be telling you guys this if I didn't actually mean it. So love you guys. Have a great day. Peace.